Listening Exercise 6, Passage 1, page 203. Questions 1 and 2. Listen to a conversation between an advisor and a student.
All right, so you're thinking of psychology as your major, right?
Yeah, that's what I already decided in high school.
So before we get into exactly which classes you may want to take this semester, let's talk about placement tests.
What are those?
They're the tests that you can take before you start college to see which classes you should start with, to see if you need to review math or English composition before you get into the classes required for your major.
Oh, I see. So before I take a psychology class, I have to know basic math.
Yes, there's that. But some people are also going to have to take a lot more math classes. For example, like an engineering major. They need to see what level of math they can start at.
Okay, but I took math in high school. Doesn't that count?
Well, since you've been out of high school for a few months, the department needs to see how much you remember. Plus, not every high school program is adequate preparation for college.
So how long are these tests?
An hour and a half.
Really? Is that the math and the English test? Or is that just the math test?
Each of the placement tests is an hour and a half.
Wow, they're kind of long. Do I really have to take them?
Well, you don't have to take the math test, but it's to your advantage to take it.
Why?
If you don't take the math placement exam, you have to take the math review course before you register for any science courses. It's a semester long.
Oh, but if I pass the placement test, I don't have to take the review course? I can start my psychology courses right away?
Yes, exactly.
So what about the English placement test? If I pass that, can I skip the English courses?
I'm afraid not. Everyone has to take English composition their first year. And the other difference is that the English test isn't optional. You have to take it before you register for any classes.
Oh, then I should probably do that soon.
Yes, you should. Since it's getting close to the beginning of the semester, a lot of people are trying to take them, and it can be difficult to get in.
Do I have to make an appointment?
No, you just need to go down to the testing lab, and they'll try to get you access to one of the computers. But if there are dozens of people there...
Right, I get the picture. So, do I get my score right away?
For the math, you do. For the English, you have to wait a week so they can check your writing and clear you for registration.
Ah, I see why you want me to take them soon.
That's part of it. The English test has a wait time for results, and it's more to verify that you have basic skills, so you shouldn't need to study for it. But before you take the math test, you really should do the review problem sets online. You don't want to fail it, and you'd be surprised how much math you can forget, even in a short time.
I doubt I've forgotten that much, but it couldn't hurt to have a look at the review sets. I'll do that before I come down next week. It'd be nice to take the English test today, but I already have something I need to do. I'll just have to pick a day when I have a full 3 hours free.
More, just in case you have to wait. You should also consider taking the Spanish placement test. A year of foreign language is required to graduate, but you can get out of some or all of it by taking the placement test.
I knew that I would have to take a foreign language class, and it will probably be Spanish again, like in high school. But I'm not planning on doing it now.
If you take it soon, before you get too rusty, it's more likely you'll do well enough to place out of a semester or two.
Actually, my high school Spanish was all grammar exercises, and I hardly remember a thing now anyway. I'll just start all over when it comes time.
Okay, so now that that's settled, let's talk about what courses you want to take.